Hey YouTube, it's Sandsawks, and today we're doing a first play, the game World of Pandris. Welcome to the video, everyone. This is going to be the first in a line of series I plan on doing called First Plays. That'll be a game that I've not yet played or seen any real game footage on, and I'm going to hop into it and show you what my first 10 minutes of gameplay would be. So, for today's video game, like I said, we're doing World of Pandris. It's a game that a friend of mine told me about, and it's on Android, and I believe it's on iOS. Me personally, I'll be reviewing it or playing it on an Android operating system. So, before we hop into the game, let's just head over to the Google Play page for them real quick online. World of Pandris, it's listed as an open world MMORPG, so I'm automatically going to associate that or compare it to World of Warcraft because that's the majority of my MMORPG experience. But if we scroll down here real quick and just show the review rating, they got 4.5 average rating reviews over the course of a total of 36,491, so that's pretty good. People are saying they like the game. So the expectation's high. It's going to be compared to World of Warcraft, which is a pretty high standard in the first place. So real quick, let's hop back over to BlueStacks, which is the Android emulator we'll be playing it on my PC. Now I have a timer up in the top left-hand corner, so you're getting 10 minutes of real gameplay, meaning that once we're in the game and it's playable, we'll hit that start button, and the only reason why we would stop is if something stops us from interacting with the game, such as any kind of, I don't know, interactive or non-interactive dialogue type stuff. So let's launch the game, and as soon as it's fully loaded, we'll start that timer, and we'll give you 10 minutes. We'll show you what it looks like from my perspective. So here we go. All right, so it looks like it's ready to go. Here goes that timer. All right, so just looking at the landing screen here, I'm not going to spend a lot of time. I'm going to touch the screen in a second, but the graphic, the opening graphic here, it's a little cartoony, but I like it. It's well done. It's clean. It's crisp. One thing that concerns me are the ears on this guy. It looks like almost like a Final Fantasy like 9 type thing. All right, so please select a server. I only see one. I do like the server status though, smooth. I'm used to seeing like good, bad, high, low, smooth. All right, so now we're on a character creation screen, it looks like, and we'll just go ahead and create a character. All right, so this is looking a lot like World of Warcraft, which makes me feel comfortable. You know, something that it's a tried and true method to have the same kind of character creation screen. I'm guessing Femina means female and Ver means male. Looks like it does. One problem for me that I'm going to notice just clicking on that is that, and I'm sorry if my overlay is blocking the bottom left of the screen for this for you, but whichever whichever gender I select modifies what classes they can be, which I'm into. I like that. I like the fact that certain classes are restricted, you know, with certain factions or whatnot, like it was in the old World of Warcraft days. But so I don't waste a bunch of time, we're going to have to stick with the female because I want to play a paladin. Now, as far as the tribes go, it doesn't look like that affects which class I can play. Again, I don't like this cartoony Haru race tribe, whatever they are. So I would say human, just because that's the simplest to go with. But the Turk looks pretty cool. So we'll go with that. We'll give it a name. I'm just going to use my handle for these videos. And then it looks like there's probably a customization screen here. I don't want to waste a bunch of time here either. So we'll just pick something quick. Oh, I like the one it had in the first place. Face, we'll go with that. Hair color, we'll go with that. I don't see other doing anything, so we'll confirm that. We'll hit create. All right, characters that don't have a connection for 3 months can be deleted. A character using a cache store will not be deleted without access. Okay, don't care. All right, so it looks like I got my character. I'm gonna hit join game. Make sure it loads me in again real quick. I don't think it is. We're going to go ahead and just pause the timer just because I think it might be doing some kind of intro, and I don't want to take away from the gameplay if it ends up being long. There we go. Okay, so the end of the universe created by Kuntan planet was a planet full of life energy. When Kuntan went to take an infinite sleep, the angels and the devil fought to occupy the life energy of the planetary planet. Eventually, due to the explosion of life energy, men and women on the Antarctic continent became hostile to each other and fight each other. So I can tell you right now, this is an Eastern game, a Far Eastern game, probably Japan or maybe Korea, and the translations are not the best. The women made a city called Zakurakum with the paladin Neprin as the main axis and gathered it as Femina camp. The man made the city of Ruben, the darkness, as the main force of the necromancer Mantar and brought together the Ver camp. After a decade of intense battles, the borders of the armistice were barely reached, but there were still disputes across the planet. Jeez. Yeah, it's hard to read the translations being this bad, and plus this background should probably be a little bit darker. 10 years from then, Antark on the continent of Haru and Turk on the south of the continent, men and women were constantly fighting hard. The Haru of the continent, and the Turk of the truck, I kept calling it Turk. I don't know why I saw it as Turk, but the truck of the truck continent abandoned their hurried home due to long battle and joined the Antarctic. This is critting me real hard right now trying to read this. The new tribes continued to struggle with the constant anger of their opponents. Antark, the armistice agreement of the continent, was broken within, and it expressed without hiding. My gosh, I can't even read this anymore. It's so bad. The translations are so bad. You know, who cares? If the game's good, that's fine. So the game better be good because the translations are garbage. Eventually, throughout the continent of Antark, Ver, and Femina, blah, 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 role-playing crap, blah, 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 blah. Play the game. The hero who, you know, I'm making fun of it, but at least from the part that I did read, and I'm not reading anymore, so hopefully it doesn't last much longer, but the part that I did read, it did give me a background on why you can only play certain classes if you're a male or female or a Femina or Ver character. It made sense because it told you that like the females are like the light and the males are the darkness, so they have like the warrior, the warlocks, and the assassins, where the females have the mage, the paladins, and I don't remember what the sixth class was. Hunter? I think it was Hunter. Okay, so we're back in the game now. We're going to go ahead and continue our timer. And would you like to see a tutorial? I don't want to waste a bunch more time, but I feel like I have to know the tutorial, and you would too if you were playing it. But we're interacting, so we're not stopping the timer. Please touch here to proceed with the tutorial. You can move your character with the joystick on the left, which I can... I hope I can do with my mouse or keyboard. Didn't see it. Click the main button to chat, collect, and minify with nearby NPCs. All right, click. You can register items in your inventory and use them even if you don't enter your inventory. Touch the menu button at the top right. You got it. Click on options. Here you can adjust the game options. Go figure. Click on this X. If you click on the fishing button you get at the top right, automatic fishing will be activated. The translations are not good for Western culture. Alright, here we go. Alright, and I can use my WASD keys through BlueStacks. This game already came with a pre-installed key binding, so people have already made key bindings for this, which probably are going to mimic... Yep, they're going to mimic World of Warcraft. See, I can jump there with my spacebar, so that's good. Alright, so we still got a good 6.5 minutes here. Let's, who's this person? Hey, hello, hi. Look, I can even wave. I wish I could do emotes. I probably can't, but I see a quest icon here from playing World of Warcraft, so the exclamation point definitely stands out for me. That's right, I think it said to click salvation to interact with them. Well, hey, it worked, so I guess they know what they're talking about. Alright, so hello, welcome to the world of Pandris. How to use the store, I guess, is the name of the quest. How to use the store to buy and sell items. Go to Alina next to me. Here are my quest rewards. Let's go ahead and start it. We'll take that quest. So I immediately went to my mini-map. My eyes went to the mini-map in the top right corner to see if there was going to be a yellow exclamation point or dot or something on the mini-map, where to go. And lo and behold, there is. So we'll go to her, we'll interact, and we'll turn this quest in. So right now, as far as interaction parts of things are going right now, it's doing a lot like World of Warcraft, which makes it easy for me to hop into the game and not be confused due to the fact that I've played so much Warcraft back in the day. Alright, congratulations, you have become level 2. This time I'll show you where you can find your character information. Touch here to proceed. You can touch your character at the top left, which sorry for the stopwatch block, and that will move it over for the time being. You can check your character information. Okay, cool. Close it. Alright, we'll move our stopwatch back. Okay, so first mission, find out coral turtle statue. Find out, I'm guessing it's meaning find out, probably meaning go to. So again, I default to looking at my mini map to see if it's going to help me. And it is. I assume that it is. It looks like I have a green waypoint dot set up. Hopefully I'm not going out here for no reason. I should have read the quest a little bit. South coast of Emerald Field, Famina Zone. Yeah, so a lot of characteristics of World of Warcraft, which my friend had told me that I think he even said something about like it's like mobile World of Warcraft. So that's good. That's a positive in my book. If someone does something, oh, okay, so yeah, I'm getting attacked. Get out here, turtle, bastard. So yeah, I mean, that's good. If someone's already set the blueprints for you, why start over from scratch and create something that is going to put off people that are a fan of that type of game, right? So World of Warcraft is successful. Why not stick to the same model? So, all right, here we go. So I guess I'm going. Here's the coral turtle. Let's see if we can interact. All right, so level quests. Here, there's a level 1 and a level 5 quest, and I'm only level 2, so we'll stick with the level 1. All right, actually, that was a turn-in anyways, right? All right, so slain coral turtle. We'll start that quest. And it looks like it wants me to go... Which way does it want me to go? Down here? And it's... I like this on the mini-map up here, how it has the... You know, it shows me the quest number from my quest log, where my objectives are at, and it puts that circle there, so I know that it's not a single, like, one individual item. It's like it could be, you know, anyone around that area. So let's go see if we can pound this guy. Bam. I don't remember what my key mappings are to be able to use my keyboard, so we'll click for the time being. Damn, I can't even pull up my mappings. I would have liked to have done that. All right, so that's 1 of 5. Would you like to see a tutorial? I'm gonna say no. I can't keep doing tutorials with a 10-minute video. I want to try to at least finish this quest. Yeah, that's a bummer. For some reason my key bindings aren't pulling up. That's okay, we'll just click. Actually, that's the L button. So once I have them targeted, I can just sit here and spam L. And I can remap those, and I would not use L. I would actually map these to my mouse. I have 15 buttons on my mouse that I used when I played World of Warcraft. Worked out great. So, so far, I mean, yeah, it's pretty... okay, so it was auto-collecting. I thought maybe I was missing out on my auto-collect. All right, I need more turtles. What the hell is this person doing? All right, here's a couple more turtles. I at least want to finish this quest in the video. We still got 2 minutes. And then once our 10 minutes is over, we'll stop the video and we'll do a real quick, you know, initial overview of what we thought with the 10 minutes that we got to play with. All right, so we need one more turtle. Would you like to see a tutorial? No, I don't. Come at me, turtle. Alright, so not yet available. I don't know. That's going to be the downside to this. Start battle. Yeah, the turtle wants me. Start battle. I guess that would be similar to entering combat from World of Warcraft. Parry. Alright. So, yeah, I can jump. Yay. Alright, turtle. Let's interact with you. Slain turtles, quest rewards. Quest complete. You got some more quests for me though, don't you? Let's interact with them. So here's some more slain turtles that are elite. Added it to, but we've done some quests. We've done, you know, a few FedEx quests. You know, go here and talk to this person, and then a combat quest. So I'm not going to waste the last 45 seconds on another quest. I would rather do some interaction with another player if possible. What is this person doing? There is an obstacle between the objects. Okay, so alright. Just kind of explore the land here. I mean, for a mobile game, the graphics are, you know, they could be way, way worse. And yeah, I made fun of how their server status said smooth, but I've had no no lag or no game input issues or anything like that. So I do like how the mini map shows where your quests go. That's pretty cool. All right, so there's that. There's our timer's up. The game's over. So World of Pandris. Got some guys fishing out here. My initial thoughts on it. I was told it was going to be like World of Warcraft, and it absolutely was. Obviously nowhere near the production level as a World of Warcraft. I mean, you're talking about a free mobile game compared to the most successful MMORPG of all time. So it's not fair to make a real stark comparison in that regard. But as far as like the skeleton of the game, right, like it's the same purpose. You can even see that some of the format of how the game works, from your character creation screen to a lot of your key binding type stuff. It works out. Again, this is a mobile game that's, it's meant to play on your phone, but a lot of people that get this serious into mobile gaming, I think, are probably going to have a controller set up anyways, so they can probably use that. I mean, I have a controller right here, and if I move it here real quick, this is my joystick, and I'm just spinning it around. So you can see it works perfectly fine as well. And now I've done some personalization, and I use a third-party app for that to work for me, but I'm making this video for you that you're probably playing this on your phone, and you probably have a joypad or something like that, and everything works. I don't have any issues with anything that works. If we just take a quick look at like the graphics, like up here, the character graphic up in the top left, it looks pretty solid. The whole user interface I'm okay with. The action buttons take up a lot of space over here. I don't know if that's a plus or a negative. For me, you might be able to adjust that, and if you can shrink those down to the bottom left where you're not actually going to be clicking on them, that's probably perfect if you're playing on your phone, if you're not using any kind of external gamepad. But if you are like me, using a gamepad or a mouse and keyboard or what be it, where you don't actually need to touch that screen, it probably would be better to be able to make those smaller, so that it just gives you more real estate for you to see your game. I think the biggest problem I had with the game is just the translations. They were really bad, and again, that doesn't take away from the gameplay, right? If you enjoy the game, the translations probably don't mean anything. I don't really know what else there is to talk about. Will I spend a lot of time on this game? I don't think so. I've had a really hard time ever since I got hooked on World of Warcraft a long time ago, that anytime I've tried to get serious into any kind of MMORPG after that, it's just like I always hold it to that standard of Classic and Burning Crusade WoW, and if it doesn't meet that level, it's kind of like, why am I not just playing that, you know? So there's that. I mean, this is a cool looking game. I could see having some fun with this, and especially, I definitely would not play this by myself. Now, if I were playing this with a friend from time to time or something like that, and doing these quests and playing it like old school WoW, I could see doing that. But to each their own. A lot of people probably love playing this game. I mean, obviously, the reviews speak for themselves. 4.5 stars over the course of 36,000 reviews. That's nothing to bat your eyes at. So, yeah, I think that's it for me. I'm going to do some more of these videos. Hopefully they take off. I kind of like doing it and showing you what you would experience in your first 10 minutes. So that's it. If you play this game, you have any comments on it, feel free to put them down in the comments of this video. Also, don't forget that if you liked it, to like it. If you don't, give it a big old thumbs down. Feel free to share it, and don't forget to subscribe if you enjoy what you're seeing.